You think you weren't streaming before?
It worked. I started this on my own. I wanted to see if I could get the overworld by tonight.
Yeah. Oh, you don't like to stream without other people there, do you?
Not really.
That's understandable. For me, it depends on the game. If it's something that I think I'll have a lot of commentary on, like if it's a game that I know really well, if it's a game I know really well, like if it's Shantae or something, then I know that I'll have a lot to say about it, so I'm fine with streaming it on my own. But if it's something like, if it's something that I don't really
Oh my god, they felt like dolls!
If it's something I don't know that well, then I prefer to stream with other people. That way I can at least bounce some conversation off of them.
Ah, this theme. This is iconic.
I want the proportions green. Shruti, you're Shruti, I'll shoot the Turks. Wait, what?
I said Hawk is playing OJ.
No, I guess since we're all doing this, I'll do it. President, are we really going to do this? Simply destroy a group with only a few members.
Not evil.
No, but as head of the Urban Development Department, I have been involved in the building and running of Midgar. That's why...
Leave. That's your personal problems with the rest of your crap.
The mayor's against us anyway.
Do I look like I care?
Why is this guy in the front in the green look like a Zelda character?
Now, excuse me, sir. I have to go invade Hyrule.
The dude in green looked like he was from Zelda, and this dude in the blue suit looks like Phoenix Wright. Like a bearded Phoenix. I don't know who this guy looks like.
Well, Miles Edgeworth let himself go.
Yeah.
Oh, he dumped him in the sewer! That's gross!
Tifa at least rolled to land when she's sitting. Cloud landed on his feet naturally, and Aerith just fell flat on her face.
Oh, already?
I don't have much experience.
This part of the game is a boss fight.
I don't have much experience with Final Fantasy. I played a little bit of the remake of this game, the first part of it. I think the last I left off was when I had gotten to Aerith. Like I had just left Aerith's place. I played up to that point, and then I played the Final Fantasy expansion of Tower Wash Simulator. And that has been my only experience with the game. Tower Wash Simulator has some like, wild there's like different things you have to watch, but like there's only one of them that I've seen actually has any story behind how it got so dirty, and it's the Christmas expansion. On our staff.
Yep. This boss isn't too bad. It's mostly sewer tsunami, which is really stupid.
And gross. And unhygienic. They're gonna get infection.
No kidding. And bye-bye. That wasn't hard.
Take everything.
I forgot we named Spirit Gum. That's funny.
Oh, that's the gum they were talking about. I was talking about earlier.
Yep, we named him Gum, I remember.
I think it was supposed to be like gummy bear or something like
Gummy
that.
bear, but you ended too quickly.
Yep, but we got
I know that's
cut
what happened
off.
to Cloud. I don't know why.
Same way we ended with Glow.
Yeah,
I don't know why
it was close.
Tifa was named the way she was, but Aerith seemed gonna die from Jay. I remember that. How do you get that item that's on
Thank
there?
you. Cloud, what the?
What the
And
fuck?
we
are you
walk in
doing?
here. Like if we walk in the sewers.
What is he doing?
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Is this a soft lock?
Yes.
Well, how did this happen?
I don't know. Oh well. I'll just have to fast forward for everything. Not a big deal. Kind of a pain in the ass, but what you gonna do? It's fine. We will just press the button as fast as we freaking can.
Let's hope it works.
By the way, am I sharing the correct screen?
Yep.
I must say, one thing I kind of do like about using the FF7 mod manager for this is that it makes the game flow a little bit more smoothly. Like, you can't see it right now, but I'm actually playing this in windowed mode, and it's working pretty well.
Is there really a benefit to playing it in full screen? Because I usually just play in windowed.
Not for a game like this.
I know that. I know that with Return to Madness, I have to, if I want to share it with Discord, I have to be very, very quick.
Hello there.
Hi.
Singing!
Chip-boo! Oh my goodness, it is loud. Give me one moment. Here I am. Alright, there we go. Hi, hello. Chip-boo!
Yeah, so we were in the middle of the sewers, but we soft locked, so I'm going through this all again really quickly.
Alright, Zoe. Also, hi, Raven.
Hello.
Where?
Hi, Pipe Parody to you too. And hello, Hawk of Mage.
Hello.
But yeah, with Return to Madness, I have to very quickly. I have to open the game, and then while the game is opening, I have to very quickly share my screen on Discord, and then I can share it. And I have buttons for recording, so I don't have to click the record button and edit out a part or whatever. Because I can't I can't get this thing to work in windowed mode because it doesn't have an option in the actual game. I have to go into the fucking coding or whatever for it to do that. And I don't know how to do that.
Yeah,
It's lame.
it is lame.
So, how's everybody's day been?
It's been alright, I guess.
I've been okay.
I've just been mostly resting.
I've just been here.
You've been here.
Huh.
Oh, who you pick?
Yes, we know it's going to be Cloud. Wait, let's go.
Blue.
Wait, what did he just call Cloud?
Clue.
What did he just call Clue? No, seriously, he
Oh.
said something like healthy looking girl? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one scene.
Yeah, this is the scene where Cloud cross-dresses.
I know that. I'm just like, did he seriously call Cloud healthy looking?
I think Cloud calls him healthy looking because Cloud's muscular, so it kind of adds to thickness of him.
Ah, okay.
The thickness.
He's not like I think he's calling him like not thin, not super thin or something.
Nah.
Anyway, yes, they're going to crash the plate on top of everybody. It's going to be very sad unless we stop it. Wait.
Cloud is threatening to cut his dick off. Tifa's threatening to beat it in.
Eris is threatening to rip it off.
They're
Sorry,
very violent with his ring.
I really want to go to the overworld by the end of the night. That is my goal. So I want to try and make up for lost time.
Goose, quit trying to go to my desk. Stop it.
And I've got to
Here's for the mines.
rearrange everybody's materia, which awesome. But whatever, it won't take me that long.
Because Goose yearns for the mines, and so do they. And now he does a little dance, haha.
Does not need to be under my desk. He knows this. You know you're not supposed to be under
And
this.
now Heidegger and President Shinra are gonna be like, we're so evil, we're going to cause property damage to our own city to kill the terrorists. And Reeve is like, hey, maybe this isn't a fucking good idea. And they're gonna be like, fuck you.
I don't know. I'm gonna go rule Hyrule after this.
Gonna go rule Hyrule. Yeah, excuse me. I'm late with the missus to watch The Incredible Hulk, the 2024 remaster.
The what?
The Incredible Hulk, the 2024 remaster.
I
The
prefer
remaster of
the
2020.
Incredible Hulk.
Oh my god.
Am I missing a joke?
No,
Yeah.
it's a joke. It's a joke.
Oh,
There's no
okay,
such
it
thing
is.
as
Okay, Oh my god.
You legitimately thought that was actually a 2024 remaster?
Yeah, I was gonna be like, did I miss a movie or something?
No,
Oh.
no, it's a joke.
Oh, I was joking about the rip-off movie, The Incredible Bulk.
Incredible
Oh, that
Hulk.
one.
No, that one.
I love The Incredible Hulk.
Okay, there we go. Aerith has most of the magic materia because she's gonna be our main magic derp. Alright, let's go ahead and kill this fuck again.
Round
You all right?
2. Yeah.
Hey Clue, hey FIFA, guess what? I can never die.
Oh my god.
Oh, I saw Luna's joke earlier. I saw the post on Blue Sky she made too, where she she said that she was anti-woke and then was like, sleeping is very important to me.
She's sleeping.
Good explain it to Jeff.
I understood her joke. Also, what is that thing? Is that a stegosaurus or a minotaur?
I think it's an orc.
It's not a Stegosaurus.
All we know is that it's the asshole's pet and it's going to die.
Why would he put his pet in the sewer, though?
I don't know, it's a guard
He doesn't
dog.
care. He doesn't care about his own pet.
I am the incredible Tempeton!
The incredible Nokotan?
Incredible Nokotan.
The incredible Nokotan. So what's
That's
this?
not what I said.
An
That's right.
incredible English movie.
Let the dirt begin.
Come on, die faster, you ugly fuck!
I still
No.
think it looks like a stegosaurus.
I think it's more of a pig.
There we go.
And now it's extinct.
So sad.
We'll go ahead and send flowers later. Let's get going. And now we are finally back to where we were beforehand.
Sadly, you can't save right now.
Don't worry, I only soft blocked because I attempted to go down. As long as I pick up this thing first, we should be good to go.
But what if you soft-locked again?
Don't say that, honey. I swear to God, I will find you and I will swing you by your tail.
You are gonna soft-lock yourself again. Woo!
No! Don't you dare say that!
Say what? Soft lock?
Wait!
I like those turtle things.
Braver.
Ooh, I'm gonna spray you with water! Ooh.
There's so many people talking about the Fantastic Four trailer that came out. There's so many people that are sarcastically being like, "Oh, but where is Mr. Fantastic's iconic light construct powers?" Because they gave that to Kamala. Because they're making a joke because they gave those powers to Kamala Khan because they didn't want her to be too similar to Mr. Fantastic, which people were like, "That's stupid." They have similar powers, but they don't have the exact same power.
People need to read comic books more often.
Kamala Khan literally started off being a straight up shapeshifter where she could turn into other people. And that's how she got her
So good
name of
friends,
Miss
huh?
Marvel. Because she would fight crime by turning into Captain Marvel.
Mm.
Mr. Fantastic can't turn into other people. He can stretch his body and turn into different shapes. Which Kamala Khan, I don't think has been shown doing. She can she has the embiggening thing where she she makes herself bigger, but she's otherwise just stretching her limbs. Mr. Fantastic usually turns into various objects and food.
Like a sofa.
Like a trampoline, or if you're in the Lego games, a teapot for some reason.
Or couch.
Or a couch.
But he only reserves that for one person.
Not that one meme.
Happy birthday, her.
Meanwhile, the Human Torch and the Thing are like, we freaking live here.
Yeah. I really hope that they don't do what they did in Riding the Silver Surfer and make it where there's so many things they do where in comics or not in comics, but like in movies and stuff where there's like a female hero and she ends up either being a damsel in distress or she's just like kind of knocked out immediately.
Ooh, I got cross slash already. Nice.
And I really, really hope they don't do that in this movie.
No, but what I'm seeing so far, it is shaping up to be potentially good, or at least better than Brave New World, at least.
Yeah. Brave New World I thought was okay. I mean, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie, but I also thought it could have been better. Especially, and not just like things that they did different. Not just like, oh, they could have done this differently in the movie. They could have like done things differently with the marketing and with the advertising of it. Because they make it out to, like, the biggest thing is they make Red Hulk out to be like a surprise. Like, oh, he's transforming into a Hulk, and it's supposed to be like a big thing. It's supposed to be a big dramatic moment. But the very first trailer they dropped, and every fucking thing since, has shown that General Ross turns into Red Hulk.
So
It's like not a surprise at all.
So I remember this place, but not because of this game. I remember this place because of World of Final Fantasy, where it sucked really, really fucking hard.
Oh no.
Hey, are you talking about the game or the location?
The location.
Because I know my brother played World of Final Fantasy, but I only saw bits of it.
It is a really, really cute game. I love it to death. Sometimes a lot of grinding, but it's adorable.
I don't have an item on the roof. I just full game sim 14. And apparently they spent half of the budget in just Sephiroth.
Sephiroth and his long ass sword.
They also spend more budget on Sora too.
You ever notice how Sephiroth?
I only had the PS4 version, so I didn't get Sora.
You ever notice how Sephiroth's sword doesn't have a sheath?
He doesn't need it.
He doesn't need it.
You're right, he doesn't.
He
How does he clean his blade then?
He doesn't.
He doesn't. I would say that,
Compare the summons.
like, I would say that. I think the reason he doesn't have a sheath because he can't sheath that thing. And he can sheath it, he just can't unsheath it. Sako has the headcanon that it does have a sheath. It's just that Sephiroth there was like one fight where he couldn't unsheath it the normal way. So he started just like tossing the sheath off, like he started like unsheath it partially and then just swung his sword and like just used the momentum of the sword swing to throw the sheath off, and then he just lost the sheath at one point doing that, and he's never gone back to look for it.
And then he's like, "Fuck it, I'm Sephiroth. I don't need a sheath."
Like, fuck it, whatever, I don't care.
He doesn't care, he's Sephiroth.
Since I am Sephiroth, I'm gonna go do what any normal person would do and inhale oxygen from my oxygen tank. Work with my Shinra.
What?
I don't know.
I was okay.
Won't you join me, Cloud? I'm gonna inhale oxygen from my Shinra, from my Shinra brand oxygen tank.
What are you doing with your life, Sydney?
I have no clue.
Shinra bland oxygen tank. Good grief.
You never know. They might. They seem like the kind of company that would.
Oh, nice. It crashed.
You have fucking crashed!
Oh no!
Crash.
Oh
I
dear.
fucking crashed.
That's 2 times already.
Final crash and tea.
How does it happen twice?
I don't know.
You party too hard, Shibu.
You party too hard.
Polyamorous.
Hell yes.
I remember Polybius.
Oh well, it won't take me that long. It's just gonna be irritating.
Polyamorous. But basically, if like Polybius is introduced in the year 2025. I remember when people thought. I remember when people learned that Polybius is actually fake. I still remember like the people actually recreating the arcade cabinet itself, as well as the game that is described.
There's another one I have on here it's a picture of Rob, and it's the motorcycle Rob from Mario Kart, and it says Autobots transform and roll out.
I saw that one. Can't believe they turned Rob into. I can't believe they turned Rob into a motorcycle.
They turned Rob into a transformer. Rob is joining the Autobot.
Looking at this thing though, it looks like shit. I mean, only one button, only one screen.
Well, if you only have one thing you can do, you only really need one button. There's not much point in having more than one button if all the buttons do the same thing.
But what about the other additional button, like a bomb button?
What is Polybius? I always thought it was Polybus.
No, it's Polybius. I do recommend reading the original Polybius story. It's pretty interesting.
Wow, this game does not like running in windowed mode, does it? Fair enough.
Yeah,
Guess
half my
whose
games
screen
don't like
it
to
is?
run in windowed mode either.
Ay, ay, ay.
So
what a
sad.
pain
Ay.
I tried running Raft in windowed mode the other day, and it was like, bitch, I don't think so. It kept crashing on me. I would literally try to load my game, one of my worlds, and it would just crash.
Wait.
So I tried restarting my computer. That didn't work.
Well. Oh well. Screen it is. Well.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh way. Oh way. Away.
Okay, let me try something before I seriously bother with this. I'm basically turning off encounters and speedrunning this shit to make sure that it's not going to crash on me.
Why is it flickering?
And it's gonna crash anyway. What the
It's okay, Shibu, let it out.
What the
This game does not like the train area.
Apparently not.
Yeah! I noticed!
I would make a train pun, but I can't decide which to choose.
It took me a bit to do that because I was reluctant. I was like, should I warrant that?
I'm glad you did it.
Shut up!
Wow, Shibu. Looks like your game just left its departure.
Oh, shut
It's
it!
departure, I mean.
Alright, let's
It's driving
do
you
this.
loco. It's driving you locomotive.
You know what? I'm not even gonna bother with the goddamn items. I'm just going to see if this is gonna let me even go. Yes, Cloud. Play hopscotch with the fucking trains. Just
You're
get
not
to
sharing
the
your
next screen.
screen.
Well, I may as well not bother. See if it crashes first.
Yeah, if it crashes, there's no point. Here, Sherry, the funny noise.
Oh, look! It worked.
Sam is here. Oh, that's a surprise.
So apparently this game crashes when running in Vulcan. Good to. Wait a minute. I wonder. I'm already wasting time. Let's try something. Wondering if it might just be the back end that's throwing a fit.
Come on, Shaper. You better not be late for the Boxcar Social.
Oh, even I'm groaning from these puns.
I'm a singing. I'm so funny. Listen to me. I'm so funny.
Yeah.
Wow. Your anchor sure is a rapid transit.
Oh my god. There's a Tumblr post I just found in my photos. That's like it's when somebody asks you a question and then you immediately forget like everything you know about the subject. Like they ask you what your favorite song is and you're like, and you just immediately forget every song.
No, I
you've
did
ever
not
heard.
want to go into a random battle. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck your couch.
You get asked what hobbies you have, and you immediately forget any hobby that you have. They ask about your favorite film, and then you forget about all the movies you've watched, and you know, so on.
I
And
can't
then at the
breathe.
end-
Okay, fine.
At the end, it says quantum physics demonstrates that certain things change state when directly observed. In my case, I change into a moron.
I guess you could say I went off the rails. What's the matter, Shaper? Are you worried that things are starting to grow monorail?
What?
I'm so funny! God, how do I help myself?
Well,
Okay, I'm being an asshole. Enough of that, sorry.
no. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying. All I'm just saying is that what you have here is a streetcar named Desire.
Oh, desire.
I had my finger over the button ready.
Okay,
I
so
could not come up.
so
I could
yeah,
not come with some.
looks like my theory was right. It's the back end that's causing it to throw up. Okay, I just gotta run this in DirectX 12 from now on. Not a big deal.
Not a problem.
I prefer using Vulkan just because it tends to run smoother, but meh. When you're modifying games like this, they tend to get a little touchy anyway.
Aren't you still gonna share your screen now?
Oh, fuck nuts!
I was wondering.
He's like, I know I forgot something. Oh,
And you have reached your destination.
Your destination.
Destination.
Okay, that one felt a little forced.
Where?
I guess you could say that's a shoo-shoo train.
We're riding
A
off
shoo-shoo
the
train.
rails on a shoo-shoo train.
And then Shaper just slowly morphs into a train.
where's the train?
hope you fight. I hope you. Hope you find trains. I mean, not trains. Tents. Fuck.
You're making so many train puns. That's all you can think about.
Train.
Okay, let's go ahead and I'll turn off random encounters until we go to that second area.
Oh hell no, Eggman has had enough.
And I thought I turned them off. Whatever! Sorry, I'm just in the mood.
Yeah, you're good. It is kind of frustrating. I mean, like, if I had these troubles, I would have just said, like, I would have just been like, fuck it. No recording today.
Oh no, the show must go on.
I'm glad you got yourself. I'm glad you got yourself out of that tram.
Right. Oh my god.
Has anyone ever told you you're incorrigible, Saini?
Don't hate me just because I'm adorable.
Don't hate me just because I'm adorable.
Saini, you are a cute, smug little shit.
She said that.
Okay, now we can finally make it to the second screen. Thank fuck.
Yay!
Yay.
No.
Let's hope it doesn't crash this time.
It shouldn't.
What is the best place to go to for a nice sandwich? Personally, I prefer Subway.
What do you think, folks? Should Saini pursue a career in comedy?
I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say. What do you think, folks? Should Saini die?
Not the
That's only canon.
Should Saini go? Should Saini be banished to Don Quixote?
Oh no.
What did Saki just send? I have 10 temporary what?
Oh yeah, there's an enemy we're looking for that we gotta hit up before we leave here.
I still love that you say enemy instead of enemy.
Well, that just be how the cookie crumbles. Yes, that was on purpose.
I'm not saying this in like a way to correct you. I genuinely find it, or like mocking anything. I genuinely find it adorable.
Aw, well, it's kind of, So when I was growing up, I had a slight speech impediment. It wasn't enough to really affect me, but I had trouble pronouncing certain sounds, and I have to assume that's an artifact from it.
Makes sense.
Like, I did have to go to speech therapy as a little shoe in order to take care of it, so.
I know my brother had to have speech therapy for a bit.
Jump on the southern movable
How
train.
did that go?
I fixed it. This is like years ago. This was like when he was like in elementary school. He had to go to speech therapy because he like couldn't pronounce his R's.
I'm glad.
He both couldn't pronounce his R's, and also he like slurred his words a lot. So it was very, very hard to understand him. He would talk so quickly.
I went to speech therapy a lot as a kid. I'm not sure if it helped though.
Oh damn, baby. No! Oh no! James just sent this to me.
I gotta admit, the little chibi characters kind of grow on you after a bit.
Are you talking about the models in the overworld, or?
Yeah, the one.
What the hell is that thing?
I will tell you, it is Slinky Ridley.
Not that
Slinky
thing.
Ridley?
Not that one, the other thing. The one that looks like how do I word this?
Sperm.
Yeah, it looks like a sperm growth.
Sperm ghost.
I wasn't gonna describe it like that, but you know what?
Actually, the more I look at it, kind of reminds me of Ghost Freak a little.
A little bit, yeah.
That's good.
Also, check audience row. James said something. It's
I
making me
will
laugh.
see right now.
It's Elizabeth in Warhammer.
I love Warhammer.
I believe it is Elizabeth specifically as a tech priest. They're ones that like tech priests.
Okay, how do
I'd have
I
to ask
hop
James
on
to be
this
sure.
stupid train?
Tech priests, I believe, like they
Now I
essentially like
remember.
want to be closer to technology, and they heavily augment themselves with it in like weird ways. I mean, it's not just like it's not like in like Cyberpunk or something where it's like, oh, I've replaced my arm with a cybernetic arm, so it looks like a normal arm, and it just acts as it looks and it functions exactly like as a normal arm, but maybe it's got something extra in it. They straight up have like hold on.
Okay, we're gonna run around for a bit until we encounter a very specific enemy.
Maybe better if I just send
Which
some-
is not this.
Honestly, don't seem one of these.
There actually is a method to my madness. Once we find this stupid enemy, we can get a powerful weapon for our staff-wielding cutie.
Ooh, yay.
Nice techno priest.
Ooh. They, that's like the best example I have. Physical is the best example to give is like what I mean when I say they're not just big cyberpunk
Cyberpunk.
I guess the closest would be the
What?
I guess like the closest that you would get with two tech priests would be in cyberpunk next to
You were saying?
Huh?
Yeah, weren't you gonna finish something?
Oh no, I said it already. That the closest that you would get to cyberpunk in cyberpunk to tech priests from Warhammer are probably Maelstrom, because they also have augment themselves. In, like, weird ways.
I was just waiting to like deliver some sort of punchline or something.
Oh no, there's no punchline.
Well, here's a punchline. Slinky Ridley.
Damn, I know when he does his armies in Warhammer, he runs tech priests, he runs Sisters of Battle, he runs the orcs. I think he also he runs Tau as well. I think tech priest is something new that he's done. But he usually only runs two of he runs like two at a time.
Impressive army though.
He'll either do he only does like two different armies at a time, so he'll do like either a combination of one of those four, or he'll do like a big army of one of them. Because running four different armies is like not a good idea, because it takes up it's a lot of like conflicting resources, and there's a lot of like complications with it. It's like trying to run multiple different styles of decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! In like the same deck, or different types of monsters. You want to focus on one or two.
Damn it, I'm so hard I DC.
42 of RDDC.
Let's go. McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, or Subway? Either, if I have to choose one of those four, Subway or KFC, because KFC doesn't have a freaking spicy mac and cheese bowl anymore. I have to make a weird order in order to get it. At Subway, the only thing I really ever get at Subway is the meatball subs, which are good.
Meatball subs are good. I usually order mine with green bell peppers.
Dylan usually orders what he calls the Aaron Hansen.
Why is it called the Aaron Hansen?
Because it's Aaron Hansen's exact Subway order. And he went on a full-on rant about it.
Goodness.
Some people are passionate about their subs. And that could be taken multiple ways.
Hey, like she was passionate about her sub.
Don't talk about that.
Oh my god.
Hey,
It's me. It's me. I'm the sub.
Sydney is a very cute sub. Oh my god, now I'm picturing like a raccoon themed sandwich with like a tail shaped bun or something.
I call that one the roadkill.
No!
So it's sweet onion chicken teriyaki, footlong on toasted flatbread with Swiss cheese, spinach, onions, mayo, and sweet onion sauce.
Show up! I really don't want to waste time.
That's what it's.
There we go! Finally!
Is that
The
What
thing
the
we were
fuck,
trying to
Chariot?
freaking
Is that what it
find!
is?
half horse, half thing?
It looks like one of the chariots from Elden Ring.
Although we gotta wait until fucking Tifa wakes the shit up.
Honestly though, since I can make my own sandwiches, I don't really have the need to even go to Subway anymore.
I'm reading.
You know what, Tifa, wake the fuck up.
I'm reading what
You mean
Ruby
FIFA?
posted in Merry Melody. And
Or
then,
you can wake up Cloud instead, that works.
Merry Meadow. Remember what Ruby posted in Merry Meadow, and I love what she added at the end. The moral of the story is that muscly women deserve to be enjoyed and also don't ruin things. Luna does have some like amazing taste. She really is.
Got it! Okay, we can kill this fuck now, let's go.
Real and bass are probably two of the best words of this genre.
Hold on.
I still love. She posted the woke joke earlier in another group chat, and like nobody got it because they're so used to her not cracking jokes and not liking jokes. Ugh, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go make some eat.
That was kind of annoying, but at least we got something very good out of it. A new weapon for Gonna Die. One of the best weapons she's gonna have for a while. Alright, let's blow this popsicle stand. Oh dear. Oh no!
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a lot of people. You remember my name.
Well, he's dead. And seeing as how all the shit was equipped, I guess we will give it to Oh, we do need a few tents. Oh boy, that ain't good.
Ugh.
Hi, Jay.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, man.
I was originally gonna take the night off, but after eating and realizing I didn't have much to do, I decided, well, why don't I just go around for a bit?
Just in time, you get to watch Shinra try and blow up a pillar. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but they've been resolved.
I have tangerine.
You have tangerine?
Hi, Jane.
Hey. I was gonna take the night off, but then I got bored halfway through, so I decided, why not just stick around for a bit.
Well, good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you too.
Are you ready to go ahead and fight more Shinra people?
Me.
I am ready.
Turn it down a little so I can hear you. There we go. Alright, boss time. Lego helicopter. And there's this asshole.
Reno.
No. What about yes?
I have to take breaks from sitting down because I've been sitting down all day and my butt hurts.
You should squat more often so your butt won't hurt as much.
And my legs will hurt.
This stupid
I
shit.
would like to do it. I've been meaning to do some exercise, so I want it as well.
Beef limit brain. Rio looks like the kind of guy who would go like, got it memorized? Here's my pyramid of shame, you idiot.
Well, I didn't mean to waste a limit break on that, but very good. Oh boy. He just dips.
Necronomicon. You know, okay, now that I think of it, why is it that I feel like there's been a missed opportunity because there have been a point there we should have called computers necronomic computers.
Necronomic computers. If they were made of corpses, maybe.
Digital corpses.
Digital corpses raised from the necronomic computer.
About to do a corpse party.
I have heard somebody call a PC their personal PC computer, and I'm like, buddy, you're just saying personal computer twice. What do you think PC means? It's like when people say ATM machine or PIN number. You're just saying something, or chai tea. You're just saying something twice.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
What are you doing? Oh. Yay!
Yay.
The hell's on the TV? Uh-oh. Did the entire city, like, upper part of the city just come crashing down?
Yep, it
In the
did.
slum?
Yep, it did.
We just killed a shit ton of people.
No, Shinra killed a bunch of people.
Oh.
This guy, this smug asshole, is just staring down at us and like, finally, I flushed them down the toilet.
They have been flushed away.
They have. Hang on, I got the noise for it. Wait, where is it? Where is it? There it is.
Bum 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 bum.
Oh no, Jesse has been swirlied. Please stop putting gum on the wall. I'm pissed. I'ma activate my sprinkler system.
Well, Eris did say Marlene was safe. The rest of them, yeah, they're probably fucking dead. Yep.
What the Shinra?
Cloud's just like, I don't give a shit.
I think some of the story that Saku's been writing, and there's a place called Seventh Heaven, and it has the interesting thing about it that it exists within 7 different locations in the world at the same time.
You mean like the 7 wonders of the world?
Not the 7 wonders. It's just like it's like a bar, and they have like a little dial next to the door,
Oh, frick.
and they spin that dial, whichever one it's pointing to is the location that there's like certain different locations that the bar is like located in. And when they spin the dial, the door, the location that the door leads to changes. It's a lot like Howl's Moving Castle, his door. How there's like different locations that the castle exists at, or like the castle exits out from.
Howl's Moving Castle is a fun movie.
It is.
We watched it before.
Yep.
I think I would like to watch it again. To be honest, there's like a few things I can only remember from that. They're really emotional, but I feel like if I watched it again, I'll get a sense of how everything goes. It would be really fun.
Alright, who's lucky enough to get the Sense material? Yeah, we'll shove it under FIFA. Aww. I just kind of love it.
That was incredibly squished. Jay.
I know. I know. It looks incredibly squished and silly, but I tried to make it fit it. So I tried to make everyone fit in. Like if it's too weird for me, I could just like find a new one.
Kazuma, Freeman, Natsuko, Lyles, Subaru.
Yeah. I also updated my Samsung UI to have little sharks.
Everyone but Lyos, as far as I can tell, has like different like things on their armor that kind of add to the character. Like from the character themselves. Like Favorite has her twin tails.
I think
and
Lyles has the ears.
Lyos kind of does have ears, but he doesn't really have ears himself.
Well, I guess
well, I guess
something
the collar kind of resembles his armor. But then again,
Yeah,
that's like the rest of it.
Yeah, I think that was kind of like the point.
Lyos is the only one that doesn't have something from the character themselves. Like Freeman has her twin tails, and she obviously has her staff. Kazuma has the like kind of a thing resembling the cloak that he wears. Natsuko has her hair. Subaru's like the top part of his helmet kind of looks like his hair.
I don't know if it's his hair or it's supposed to resemble a kind of monster.
Maybe. I have to look at the actual. I have to look at the original suits.
Oh, not bad. Deputy Fan.
No scheduled maintenance today. The servers just exploded for some reason. Oh no.
Server down on ya.
The rigging
Oh,
servers for apparently the window for getting King Draco, like for some reason it was weirdly extended. You were able to pull for her for longer than the actual event was going on for. Even after the event was supposed to end, you could still pull for her, which is weird. And apparently now the servers are down.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was me. I sat on the server, so then it crashed.
You and your fat shark ass.
I tried to sit on the servers because I thought it looked comfy enough, but then I just accidentally broke it.
Sometimes our internet stops working and Socrates just like, I'm sorry, I ate the bandwidth.
Or whenever whenever a major website crashes, this is go, oops, sorry, that was me. I broke it by accident. I spilled Dr. Pepper on it. Also, okay. How can I? There's something really interesting that I saw. So okay, how do I say this the best way I can? Because it's about Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
I won't mention everything else around it, because it's complicated. But what I am going to mention is that people have been looking for like other magical alternatives to Harry Potter that offer like a wizard world where you get to vibe or like make magic or maybe go to school or some shit like that. And someone brought up Little Witch Academia.
Ooh.
Mm.
Little Witch Academia is a very good.
Mm.
It's a very good one.
It is really good. I confirm.
I know you recommended Little Witch Academia, and I was like, cool, maybe I'll get around to it one day. But upon someone bringing up that this was like the best alternative to Harry Potter in case you don't want to get exposed to it anymore for obvious reasons, then Little Witch Academia might also be a very good watch. And after seeing that, it's like, well, damn, you got me.
I don't think it's like a very. I don't think it's. I do think it's very good, but I wouldn't say it's like exactly a one. Not. I mean, not obviously not 1-to-1, but like it's not a. It's not exactly like the same. How do I don't know how to word it, but it's like
Same
Harry
elements.
Potter is essentially someone finding out that they're is essentially just like normal person finds out that they have a magic lineage, whereas Little Witch Academia is more like a normal person goes to learn magic in general.
But like, you also remember a lot of people that enjoy Harry Potter is because of that.
Yeah, it is still very much, going to a magic school and everything.
Well, I heard it's fascinating because of the way Studio Trigger does everything.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Then I might just like rank. I might just like. How do I say it? It's like, I might just put it as like a higher priority.
Oh, you should absolutely watch it. It's
Here's the
very, very
thing.
good.
Like, I wasn't thinking about watching it like even before, but like seeing all like the discourse for Harry Potter and everything else surrounding it, and when people were just looking for like, again, like something else that has like magic and school and more magic and wizards and shit, someone brought up Witch Academia, and like, damn, I might actually check this out.
Yeah. Anything. Honestly, Studio Trigger has a lot of good stuff. Like, it has a lot of. Studio Trigger makes a lot of really, really good anime that a lot of people. That I have noticed, weirdly, a lot of people tend to pass off. Or they see like a glance of it and they're like, "Oh, that's just this one thing and it's not good." Like Little Witch Academia.
One moment.
I've heard people say is like, "Oh, it's just a knockoff of Harry Potter." Kill la Kill.
That is stupid.
That
Kill la
is
Kill.
not.
I've heard it's like, oh, it's entirely just fan service. Like Kill la Kill is entirely just fan service.
No. That's not.
It's not at all.
No, that's what are these people talking about? No, I can't
I
stand.
have no idea.
I feel like they have a lot of fan service in it, but I wouldn't say it's entirely fan service.
I don't care. I will not stand for this kind of kill slander. I must know it is one of the peak anime that I have ever watched, and people say that it is fan service. Clearly, have a small penis.
I mean, to be fair, Kill la Kill does have a lot of fan service in it.
Yeah, it does, but it's not It's not the
But it's
entire
not-
show.
It's never the fan service in it is never really played the same way. Oh, she was tweaking.
It's like it comes around every now and then, but it's not the
never
main
played the same way
show.
that
Even
fan
in the
service in other
story.
shows.
It's like fan
It's
service.
never-
Yes,
Go ahead.
like fan service in Kill la Kill is not for the sake of fan service. They're like, in some scenes they do it for like comedic value or effect, but it's like they don't put it for the sake of it or because the off-road was feeling horny that time.
Yeah.
No.
It's like
Like this-
actually, it's they don't really. I wouldn't say they force it into a plot point either. It's not really a plot point, but it's like it is. The way Ryuko is dressed is of importance. And it's like a lot of people pass it off as like, oh, it's just fan service, whatever. It's just, you know, but it's really it's just like if you actually watch it, it's not really fan service. It's like it's not at least not in the typical way. It's not like oh, I tripped and I've accidentally gone into this very sexual pose or whatever.
Nah, it's like, you know what Kill la Kill has? Kill la Kill has this bombastic story where a girl who discovers a uniform that
Good
gives her
luck.
superpowers and then fights other people with uniform that also gives them superpowers. Also something about toppling the whole school.
Are we finding a house?
And then
Yes.
eventually this big bad shows up and then shit gets wild from there, all while they have like really good animation and music. And it's just, I watched it twice and I can still say it's one of my favorite anime that I watched, even to this day.
Very, very good. Another one that's really good, Space Patrol Luluko. Space Patrol
I
Luluko
remember-
is very, very good, and it's one that's slept on.
I remember marathoning the whole thing because of how short it is. It is really good.
Yeah, that's-
The only thing I've ever been exposed to Luluko was briefly, and I found about her through a scene where
we're not gonna
you
finish
have
this in
to
time,
live
are
in
we?
Photoshop,
Oh well, we'll
which is
get
another
close.
anime.
See, they had. Oh, of course, Cyberpunk Edge Runners is really, really good. Really, really sad, but really, really good.
Like the
What
rest
about-
of rest of that series.
Yeah, like the game it came from.
What about
Premiere is really good.
what about BNA?
Oh, Brand New Animal is so fucking good. I
It's
love it.
so- not a lot of people talk about BNA nowadays. It's sad.
It's one of those that like
I do not know what this brand new animal thingy is.
I don't know what it is.
Okay. Okay, so back when I had a Netflix account, I watched BNA. Like, I remember tuning in every week or so just to watch BNA.
Mm-hmm.
While I do like it, I cannot say that it's very, very good though. Mainly for like its issues involving pacing and some weird like structures in the story too.
That's fair. I mean, to be fair, it was like also I think that one thing that held it back from being good was the fact that it was a Netflix limited series.
Yeah, like the first half of it was really good and promising and all, but like the second half came, and that's when everything just fell apart for me.
I think from what I've heard, originally it was supposed to be longer. They were supposed to split it up into like 2 seasons, but the whole story was supposed to be split up into 2 seasons. So it was supposed to be, or it was supposed to be like I think it was supposed to be longer than it was. And then, so like, they were supposed to wrap up like some things in some of the final in some of like the episodes that ended up being like the halfway point. And then they would go in, and then they would start like another thing. But Netflix was like, no, we're making this a limited series, so all the episodes that you're making, you have to condense the entire storyline into them.
Yeah, like I had the feeling that it was originally meant to be longer too. Like I could definitely feel the crunch,
They
the
were
pressure
supposed to do,
involved.
I think they were originally going to do 12
Yay,
episodes for
let's
season 1 and 12
go.
episodes
We
for
need
season
to
2,
purchase
and then
a
that would be like the whole series. It'd be 2 seasons. But then Netflix was like, no, we're only making 1 season of it, so you know, if you want to get the story out, crunch it. And
Yeah, they just
they
like
only realized that after
the-
making episode 6.
Yeah.
They were like, oh shit.
yeah, like Netflix is like, fuck you.
Yeah, as usual.
Is it weird that when I binge watch BNA for like an entire weekend, I barely remember anything about it? Well, other than the few funny Michiru scenes, like I don't remember a part of the story from
So
the
tell me
second.
what the frick is this show? Like, give me a short. What the fuck are you doing here?
It's essentially a set in a world where there's like people that can turn into like animal hybrids, and they live separate from like human society.
Okay,
They kind
that's
of live in their
fine.
own society and everything. And there's a girl that ends up she kind of gets experimented on, and she gets like Tanuki DNA. And she doesn't get experimented on. She just suddenly turns into a beastman one day, which is not a thing that's been shown to happen. And so she kind of has to flee her home. She kind of has to like flee her home, and she lives among like the beastmen, and she's not really resentful or anything
Shiny
of them.
wire
She's
of
just
hope.
kind of like confused, because she's like, I don't know what's happening, and she ends up unraveling like a government plot while also finding her own self-care.
It's time
Wow.
it's time to climb on top of dangerous junk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shuri,
mercy.
if you want a condensed version of what the plot of BNA is, basically it's this: girl wants to find self-worth, so she becomes a furry.
I mean, that's not wrong.
I think when it comes to BNA, like the people that had seen it mostly remember the baseball episode, which is a really damn good episode, by the way.
Yeah, it's
The
a really
baseball
the baseball
amazing.
episode is really good.
I love it. I remember the baseball episode. I remember the final episode that was like really, really, really good.
I remember.
With the wolf dude.
I think I remember the baseball scene, that episode, the pilot episode where she gets in. I think like the fire episode as well. Speaking
There's
of that,
there's the party. There's the episode where she goes to a party and she meets Nina, the dolphin girl, and Nina almost freaking drowns because it's a bunch of humans, and she's the only beastman there, and they don't realize that she's a dolphin, so she still has to breathe air, and so they put her in a tank that's like that she can't breathe in.
oh yeah, because wasn't the dolphin girl also like an idol or a singer of some sorts?
Yep.
Is it like an artist?
She's an idol. She's a singer.
Now I remember her. And I think there was an entire subplot where she was trying to find her friend Nazuna.
Yep.
Those are the ones I remember, and also the one I also another big thing that I remember about BNA is that a lot of people, I won't say who because there's so many, a lot of people were just simping for Shiro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I remember.
This
I remember.
man was someone's furry awakening.
I remember
They see a guy that will just turn into a wolf. People see him and they just go bark, 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 bark.
Ironically, the wolf is not the one barking.
He never.
I remember showing James Shiro, and his reaction was just, "Oh my god."
I don't think he's that. Like maybe some girls see something in him that that I don't. But then again, this was before I was bi, so
Yeah.
even looking at him now, it's like, you're just cool. I'm glad the girls like you though.
Yeah, DNA's very good though. I think it is.
I think Nietzsche.
Delicious
I think I
Invasion.
really like Heroes. It's probably like the only few bright lights in that whole show.
You know what surprised me? Looking at the list of things that Studio Trigger has made, Kisniver.
Keys
I did not realize they made that.
I do, and let me tell you, I remember Keys Sniper in high school being popular, and then like a week later, there was a whole fan base of it. Like there was a whole fan base dedicated to Keys Sniper, and then like a whole week later, literally a whole week later, it's just forgotten.
It just vanished.
Never talked about ever again.
They just disappeared.
Yeah.
I remember that.
It's like it has the record for the most shortest lived fandom and reputation ever.
It's like you just imagine yourself going through like the remains of the Keys Sniper fan days. You just pick up ground, smell the smoke, and you just say, there was a battle here.
There was a battle here.
It's like the Great Keys Sniper War that lasted 1 week, that there was no survivors. I don't know what happened, but that's unfortunate.
I want to know what happened and why it ended up being short-lived.
I don't. I have
That's
Keys
like
Sniper on.
Alright, everybody, it's
Sniper on
Shinra.
Ooh, Shinra.
Well, what did I miss?
Are we gonna get the shot with Cloud? Please give us the shot with Cloud.
With blue.
The wing,
Cloud.
the winged dragon of Shinra.
An Inferno
Close
code?
enough.
Close enough.
Close enough.
We got the Lego version.
Where is Miss gonna die?
She got
They're
captured by the Shinra. We're rescuing them.
I can't believe. I can't believe they kidnapped I'm Gonna Die.
Ooh. Trigger also apparently animated the opening to OKKO Let's Be Heroes, and also the opening to Shantae and the Seventh Siren.
Yep.
Yeah, they did.
And
And we're
Indivisible.
And we're gonna
Well, they
bust
also-
right in because it's simpler.
Also, because fuck being sneaky Nikki, who wants to be sneaky when we got in big
I remember when I got to this part, I chose the more sneakier option to just sneak in rather than bust in. Because I thought like sneaking in was more smarter to do.
You were
It
sneaking- you-
really
you were being
doesn't
sneaky
matter
Nikki.
in this one. In fact, you get more items if you just bust in.
And I just snuck in, and I could not proceed further because there's a specific area where I got soft locked in, and I was not able to continue.
Aw.
Seize them! We have you surrounded. Please just give out. There's actually 3 of them, not 1 of them. Oh no!
Maybe
We
next
still
time.
outnumbered them 4-3. Oh fuck! Yes!
Oh, my holes have holes. If I remember, Studio Trigger also did the also animated
Dum,
the
dum, done.
Strikers.
Studio Trigger also animated a couple things for Disney. Like their most notable one was with the dinosaur action figures.
I think that they also did a Star Wars bit.
They did. They had a part
Yeah,
in. Star
Yeah, they
Wars
had a part in
Visions.
Star Wars Visions.
Yeah, that
Very,
one.
very good episode. One of my favorites.
Okay, we got that.
Google, I don't give a shit about the plot about Kiss Niver. I've seen it. Why was it? Why was it
haven't.
forgettable?
It's like, you wanna know what's the funny part? The only reason I even discovered Keith Sniper was that when it was just, how do I explain this? I discovered Keith Sniper because the internet was like, oh, do you miss Sinful Gear? Here, check out these shows instead.
Did work.
And they showed me two. They showed me Keith Sniper and they showed me Grand Dome.
Oh, okay. So there wasn't, from what I can tell, it was very from what I can tell,
Security
reading about it,
system.
let's- Out of Contact, the show was quite interesting and even intriguing, but since the studio and writer actually turned it into a draft for future big hits like Darling in the Franxx, the show was quickly lost in time under the radar. Yeah, Darling in the Franxx came out like shortly after Kiss Niver ended, I believe. So people kind of already moved on.
So we have 02 to blame. Good to know. What the fuck?
I'll be quite honest with you, Raven. I genuinely forgot Darling in the Franxx even existed.
I forgot it existed until recently, and then I was reminded of it. I was like, "Oh yeah."
I only remember it because people wouldn't shut up about it for a time.
There's only two
has
things I
shut up about
remember.
it permanently.
There's only two things I remember from it: 02, and the fact that you control that in the show. And I'm not kidding, by the way. You can control mechas with your ass.
There's like a whole similar thing tied to that.
But you know what?
If I also remember too, the drivers were called the Stemmons, and the other was called the Pistol.
Yeah, Stamen and Pistol. They're based off all of the Franks, the giant mecha. They're named after flowers.
I still stand by the fact that the Spirit 02 is down from Kirby.
I like how you emphasize the piss in piston.
Yeah, Pistol.
So.
Piss. Oh my god, I just say it like that.
Yeah, you did.
I don't think you're really emphasizing it. I think it's just how it's said. Pistol.
Yeah,
Piston.
Pistol. 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 Pistol.
I just love the way you pronounce it.
What? Now I want the sound of a lie just yelling the word piss.
Sini, you are such a cute fucking dork.
Wait, hang on. He did.
What is that thing?
Yes?
Why does it have a gavel?
He's about to sentence you to piston.
The hammer
Other than just,
blaster.
like, other than rediscovering it, other than just like rediscovering the anime, the last I've heard about the last thing I'd seen about Darling in the Franxx was around when the Chainsaw Man anime was airing, because people compared 02 to Power.
They do not, bitch. They do not look. They do not look alike.
No.
Granted, similar but not alike.
These people are coding
darn.
because when Darling and the Friends ended, people were just looking for their 02, so they just started reading Chainsaw Man and found Makima and they just dedicated their whole life to
They
it.
found
Well,
Power.
02 is just somewhere traveling out there knowing they've just been cheated on.
The best way I could describe Makima is Drama, parasocial. You need to log on.
I have talked to Saku about.
I
Kizaru before.
don't think that is quite accurate.
I know that
just
Saku
trying to be
has said with Kisniver that she thinks that part of the reason that it was so short-lived is because everything kind of wrapped up in those 12 episodes. As far as she remembers, she said. As far as I remember, they did. But they wrapped up in those 12 episodes, and because of that, there wasn't really an excitement for like. There's not really an excitement for like a season 2 or a hype for a season 2 because it's like, oh, well, everything was wrapped up nicely, so where would they go from here? And
So
it's like,
so it's one of those. So it's one of those one and done kind of things.
yeah, and they kind of
Yeah.
like, they kind of moved on. They kind of moved on from it. The studio moved on from it immediately after it was done, and so because of that, people were focusing on the new stuff, and because of that, while it did have some hype while it was airing, after it finished airing, there wasn't really any hype for it because people weren't talking about it after it finished airing because it kind of just like went away. They were like, oh, well, okay, we're moving on to something else now.
I guess
Where's that stupid elixir? I didn't think I would have to climb down several floors to find it!
That does answer my question at least.
Yeah. It's really just because like they kind of moved on from it quickly, so people were like, "Oh, okay."
So yeah, they just like how can you replace something with mid instead?
Oh my god.
It's like how you gotta combine and make mid.
I found a list of forgotten or obscure original anime, and two that I've been watching.
Welcome back, Perry.
One that I remember watching, and one that I've actually been watching recently. Dragon Pilot and Sakugan.
Sakugan.
Wait, I
remember
think I
hearing
remember it
about
a
that.
little bit.
Both are only 12 episodes.
Yeah. Okay, like I feel like the 12 episode thing. I want to bring up another example of an anime that it didn't feel like they did enough with just 12 episodes. Icing Up the Shield Hero Season 2.
Oh yeah.
I might still have
Like,
time if I do it.
A lot of the opinion is that one of the arcs was very weak because not only was it rushed, it was just poorly animated. And well, I thought it was fine. They could never quite recover from that. Like, they went into this arc like doing what they could in such crunched time, but not only did it manage to underwhelm a lot of people, you could pinpoint that moment as to how the hype for Shield Hero as a whole started to dwindle. And there were some good bits here and there in the later seasons. It's just that, again, I don't think they quite recovered from it. And that's why people, when talking about it now, it's just like, it was good for one season, and then it started falling off.
I've heard that like a lot of people were excited. There's a lot of hype for season 1. Season 1 was really, really good. I remember that. And then season 2 came out, and because of how bad it was, people kind of dropped off from it. They were like, whatever, okay, I'm done with this. It's gotten worse. And then season 3 came out, and people didn't watch it. Not many people were watching it in season 3 because they had left it at season 2 because season 2 was so bad. Was not very good.
It was bad. It's the weakest of the two. I wouldn't call it bad. Like, again, there were some good arcs after the Spirit Turtle. I'm saying calling it turtle because I don't know how to pronounce tortoise. 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 Whatever. Tortoise?
Tortoise.
Tortoise?
Yeah, Tortoise.
Tartarus?
No, not Tartarus. No, that's the place in Persona.
Tartar sauce?
Potatoes?
No.
Tartar
Tortoise.
sauce?
BRB.
Tortoise.
I
I understand. You know, I realize I understand why you were saying tortoise because of Blastoise.
That's silly.
But if anything, Blastoise's name should be called Blastus.
Say it again, because I'm struggling here.
Tortoise.
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 Yeah.
Tortoise.
Tortoise.
Tortoise. Tortoise. Tortoise.
There you go.
Oh, so it is called the Spirit Tortoise.
Oh.
But whatever. Like, it wasn't a bad one. There was a lot of things I could have done better about it, and I do admit that, there were some rough spots, especially with the animation. Like, the Spirit TARDIS looks straight out of a PS2 game, if not late PS1. And I think that's when a lot of people started getting turned off, and oh my god, there's 69 floors!
Nice.
But, yeah, it's like, I feel like they didn't get enough in just like 12 episodes, and that's something that I've held on to for like a long time. Like, the show needed a lot more to cook, and I don't think it could do all that much to deliver in just 12 episodes, so they just have to compress it. And I think that's what killed it.
Yeah. I know Saku said before that, like, when it doesn't matter. She said that, she's like, it doesn't matter how good a later season is. If the earlier seasons aren't good, then people are not going to watch it. You're not going to want to... People don't want to sift through... How did James word it? Jameis worded it, people don't want to sift through mud for clean water.
I beg.
Makes sense.
So, like,
Nah.
if you've got like 2 seasons of a show, right? Even if the second season is like amazing and phenomenal, like breaks ground, it's like it's like super amazing, and it's like well written, it's choreographed really well, it's paced really well, whatever. Like, it could be season 2 could be the most amazing thing ever. If season 1 is not good, people aren't going to watch season 2 because they don't want to sit through season 1 first.
I feel the same sentiment, and you're gonna be surprised by this. Season 1 of Sinful Gear. Like, I always say watch Sinful Gear, which is really good, because seasons 2 to 5 are like some of the most amazing shit you watch, but you know that you got to start at the beginning. And season 1 of Sinful Gear compared to everything else is like night and day.
I think that's
Like, you're going to be wondering why everything looks so different. Like, they're just starting out. I can understand that. It looks like it's starting to just like find its way and just trying to figure out what it is. And I can understand that some people might find that off-putting because they look into season 1 and it's like, wait, where are the action? Where are the action? Where are the transformation themes? Where is my Kiriko pole dancing transformation? What the hell?
Oh yes, that's the most important part to you. The pole dancing.
The pole dancing, it's always the pole dancing. Like, I kind of understand people might get that reaction because it shows up in the later seasons, and they come into this expecting like to see like a bunch of like over the top action, and then you go to season 1 and it's okay.
Half
It's
of those characters aren't even introduced until season 2.
Exactly. And the entire thing being like different art style and the animation compared to like what the rest of it follows. Like they were just trying to find their way. They were just trying to start out, figure out their story, and how to make Hibiki not be much of a big dork, even though she really is.
Hibiki make Hibiki not a dork? Are they mad? That's practically her whole fucking character arc.
Yeah, but Hibiki, especially in season 1, she was just she was a dumb baby.
She did look like I did get puppy vibes from her during season 1.
Exactly.
And now in the later seasons she went from a puppy to the equivalent of Lassie as a harbinger of doom.
And
I was
that
gonna
is
say she
why
went from a. I was gonna say I was gonna guess that she went from a puppy to your daughter called me mommy too.
That too. Also,
Yeah.
this is the part where I got soft locked on.
Oh no.
This
Yeah.
those officers right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Shuri, you know what to do. Let's kick their asses for Sene's sake.
Well, we've already had to fight them twice, so it might not be efficient to fight them another time.
But yeah, it's like I'm in the belief that although season 1 of Sinful Gear does have its imperfections and some other things that might be off-putting to some people, like once you get past that, you will not look back.
I guess
Like,
if any of your teammates get
Really
caught here,
rewarding. It becomes really, really, really rewarding once you get into the later seasons. Like that's when the real shit starts.
oh, there we go. Oh, you just have to fight them. Okay.
No,
I'm
yeah,
sure
if I failed, which I did.
Country, Eventurize, old Final Fantasy VII save file.
For the raccoon!
I turned into Mega Man.
Also, we are not going to get to the overworld today. I really wanted to, but it is just not going to fucking happen. Still, I will get as far as I can.
Okay.
I'm sorry for my friend's behalf. I'm actually Mega Man. Dang, catfishers!
Are you shitting me? We have to do that over again? Fuck.
No.
Oh well.
Do you just have to keep doing that until either they're all gone or until you're dead?
Basically, either you make it or you fight them 5 times.
He did what in this though? Oh yeah, alright, I saw your post earlier about the long-haired Teto, and I was sitting there thinking, like, Teto does have long hair. She just ties it up.
She drills it.
Yeah. Her hair is long, she just styles it a certain way. And so it looks short.
I guess I didn't think of that, you're right.
I did. I didn't notice long hair Teto.
I'm just used to seeing her in twin drills, but I didn't think she'd have long hair.
I saw the thumbnail and I was like, who's this girl in the bunny suit? She's kind of cute. And then
That's
then
Teto.
I realized it was Teto. I was like,
Yeah, it's like it kind of caught me off guard at first, but then upon realizing it was Teto, I was like, "Oh, is this Teto?" Yeah, she's still gay.
Teto doesn't have titties either.
She doesn't have titties.
She doesn't have titties.
The titties.
Oh, come!
The Titos.
Hey, hold on. I got something. I'm thinking titties, ooh.
Oh my god.
I'm thinking. Sweetie.
I love when we make jokes and Sherry just groans at them. Reminds me of Luna.
If Shuri and Luna fuse together, they'll be named Shuna.
Shuna. Or Luri.
Like
Luri.
The one from Slime.
Yeah. I'm gonna sneeze now. Get ready.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna sneeze, but never mind.
Okay.
I just pictured you looking all serious with a cute face and being like, Shubu, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, well, I guess we can just go. Okay, sure, whatever. But I pictured you with a serious face going, Shubu, I'm going to sneeze. And then the camera just focuses in on you, and then when it's up close, oh, I guess I didn't have to.
There's so many times where I start to sneeze and then I just don't sneeze, and I hate it so much. I hate the feeling of having to sneeze, but then you try to, and then you just can't. I'll be right back.
I made a connection. Like, you know how the onomatopoeia for kissing is the same as the one from sneezing. You could trick someone into telling them to sneeze, and then there's the good and then they kiss you.
Was someone about butt just now? What a conundrum.
Conundrum or conundrum.
Conundrum.
Conundrum
like-
business.
I was gonna say conundrum.
Conundrum.
Ba-ba-ba.
So we have to guess the password, I guess. So there is a really good thing we can get here, but we've got to guess it first try.
So no
How do you get-
You have to get
foreseen
it first try.
1111. Let me guess. It's something that gets randomized with every playthrough.
The middle shelf. Pretty much. There's a trick to it though. Left half of the middle shelf.
What about Taffy?
Blue one with green shells.
With
Okay,
enough
here we
taffy, you will get taffy.
go. Write down the soldier members by class. Okay, there we go. I know what it is.
I think I found a weak spot in me.
Me?
I was just poking
Oh.
myself in certain areas, and there's always this one spot where, well, let's just say that I touch it and I instantly feel ticklish.
Oh.
I won't tell you where.
Okay, so this is a really good materia because it can let you change the element of your attack, which is really nice.
Oh, that's neat.
But
We're not going to use it now, but we will
Eventually.
We'll be using it soon enough, as soon as I find gear with better slots. Anywho.
I want to hug Nero.
Nero,
Which one?
Hug the Nero.
Yellow,
The yellow Rookwood.
the yellow one.
The yellow one.
I thought you said narrow, and I was like, which one?
I did, and then I corrected myself.
I thought Nero fake too.
Isn't Saku
Oh,
isn't
this
Saku the song
place.
that
Fuck.
Arai sent earlier? I sent Saku the song that Arai sent earlier, and she said yes, give me the titty.
All the
Is that bag moving?
around.
Mhm.
What's with that bag in the corner?
It's a bag full of your wildest dreams.
Oh, this. Well, actually, you can get some items here, but it's a specific puzzle. You can only open 3 doors.
Only 3 doors.
Yeah, there's a specific way to do it. I'm trying to remember.
You know.
Sorry, babies.
First,
Oh,
this
yeah,
one.
There is a demo that came out for a game called Unbeatable.
Ooh, the musical beat 'em up.
I'm
it's a music video.
unbeatable.
I got the demo downloaded today.
Oh,
'Cause I
unbeatable,
am
like music.
unbeatable. I
don't know why my immediate thought hearing Unbeatable was like an Invincible parody.
That's what I was thinking of.
Because I am beep 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 beep.
Because I am the Eggman. That's what I am. I am the Eggman. I have the master plan.
Come on, let me go forward, you stupid game. What the fuck?
As you see, he is.
Look at this, Tifa. I'm the Metal Gear Solid guy.
Damn,
And there we go. We got all 3 of them.
I did an oopsie. I misspelled unbeatable as unbeastable.
Unbeastable.
Cause we are unbeastable or something. I don't know.
How do you become unbeastable?
I don't know. Kind of like an Uncrustable.
I was thinking more of anti-furry, but okay.
Oh, I haven't had an Uncrustable in forever.
Uncrustable.
They're so good.
Uncrustable.
Ooh, another
sounds
all
like a-
material. That'll be useful.
It sounds like that sounds like an anti-crap gang.
But they're like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but like a ravioli.
Ew.
Like a
Ravioli.
ravioli.
They're like,
Like
a so they're like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but the bread part is like sealed together, and the jelly and the peanut butter is on the inside of it. Hold on, let me find an example.
Oh yeah. We Grandma bought church soap. Oh, hang on, okay.
Oh my god, why does it take forever to send one message? Are you serious? Hold on.
That's
Okay,
just, I have a way to sum up Unbeatable as in terms of the plot.
yes.
It's basically Footloose, but better.
I never watched Footloose.
Okay, so the whole premise of Footloose is that dancing is illegal, but Kevin Bacon goes in the streets to show that dancing is cool and it's not cringe.
Mhm.
Like,
That's-
I don't know why, but I think of this, and I can think of the whole reason why it's that. Like, he just explains to Kevin James, because dancing killed my
Bacon.
grandma. Kevin Bacon?
Yeah, that's his
Kevin
name, Kevin
Bacon?
Bacon.
Alright, sorry,
Who the
Kevin
hell is
Bacon.
named like that?
the villain explains to Kevin Bacon why dancing is man, and he just goes, "Because dancing killed my grandma."
Is that where that comes from?
Skill issue.
No, it's from the movie Trolls.
Oh.
Because he can kill my grandma, okay?
How does singing
But-
kill your grandma?
If someone dies from singing, that's just a skill issue.
Kill shit.
Yeah, kind of fumbled it. Boy.
It's okay.
That's so weird because like the troll things are weird because I do remember the singing kill my grandma thing. I don't remember what he explained with it. I do know that was the explanation of why Wrench doesn't sing. But then like in the third movie, it's revealed that like, oh, he actually quit singing because his brothers kept teasing him.
Mm.
Why do you keep on feel that?
And it's like,
Why?
what's the story?
Anyways, we were explaining something about Footloose, right?
No, I already finished.
Oh. Like, hang
I
on.
mean, did you expect something deeper?
I don't know. I thought you were gonna say something more about it.
No,
But-
that's literally what
alright.
Footloose is.
Oh.
At the end of the movie, dancing is now legal, and they all get into a big dance party at the end.
Because of course they do.
They do the SpongeBob Blink 182 thing.
No, it'd be funny. If they did.
Dance party at the end of the film, even Shannon Sally would wake up in the film. Dance party. Julia's
Look, this is unrelated, but there's a post I just found on Twitter that it has a picture of there's two pictures. It has a figure of Gerald Robotnik and it has a figure of Steve from the Minecraft movie. It says, "Huge year for fat white guy action figures."
What?
Yeah. Hold on.
What the? What?
Hold on a second.
Also, what's with that peanut butter jelly sandwich? I think it's
That's
the
the Uncrustable.
Oh, that's the Uncrustable. I was showing Jay that.
Oh yeah, I was
Literally a PB&J with no crust.
Oh, hello, Kelly. They have other flavors too. They have one that's like,
At least there's
Only
body
peanut
representation.
they have
There's- This one's for all my chubby white guys.
they have one that's like my favorite is the peanut butter and strawberry jam. But they have one that also has honey in it, and they have one that's just pure chocolate.
Oh yeah.
I mean, chocolate.
I think I remember what I was about to say while I was eating. Kind of unrelated, but it's also kind of funny in hindsight. I suggested my grandma that we bought Church's chicken earlier to air fry it, so we did earlier. And upon tasting it, I remember when I took the first bite, I just said to myself, "This tastes like KFC, but without the seasoning." This. Okay, but like what I actually say is like, this tastes like KFC, but without the Riz. This chicken has no Riz.
I wasn't aware fried chicken could have Riz, but okay.
Nani?
The chicken
think
is
it's-
freezing you.
I think what I mean is just that when
Oh,
I
is
say it has no
Kiara
Riz,
here?
it doesn't have any flavor. What?
Is
Because
Kiara here?
I said that the chicken is freezing.
The chicken has Riz.
The chicken has
Chihuahua?
Riz. I mean, the chicken has
Chihuahua.
the chicken always has Riz. I mean, look at her.
Agreed.
I don't know. I mean, it's true that Kiara has Riz. I mean, she saved me from getting arrested once.
How?
How?
It was a
No,
dream
how?
I had.
Oh, okay.
Oh, how?
Basically, I had a dream where I was gonna get arrested for no stupid reason because they thought I was drunk driving when I couldn't actually control the car no matter how much I did. I was about to get arrested, but then I saw Kiara step out of the police car. So I told her everything, and she's like, "Alright, fair enough, you're free to go."
Damn it.
Henry save you.
So like I could pinpoint the exact moment she just let me go because like if I don't make it home, then how am I supposed to watch your stream now? And I like to think she was like, "Oh damn, he's right. Oh damn, she's right."
Shit,
The shark's right.
Yeah, you right. All right.
I don't want to arrest my dear viewer. Only Narissa gets to do that.
Oh, this fucker!
Hojo. Ah, I remember you.
Oh, Joe.
Hello, Hojo.
I don't know who this is. I
Hojo?
didn't get far in the game.
Well, this guy, all you need to know about this guy, he's a massive douchebag.
Fucking hell, his forehead is so
Also,
prominent. What the
What was
hell?
expect?
Oh, so the hoe part of his name is accurate.
What? This is right. I can't tell if that's his mouth or is his mustache.
That's his mouth.
That's
As
his
far as I
mouth.
remember, Hojo doesn't have a mustache.
Why not both?
It just looks so weird.
Hojo
I
is
guess I
a
just-
mother. Hojo is a motherfucker.
His mouth looked like an upside down Mario mustache.
They can be both a mouth and a mustache. You don't know.
A mustache.
Mustache.
But I remember Hojo most from Crisis Core and yeah, he's a pain in the ass. Also, gamers, I have good news. Team Rocket are our allies.
Hell yeah. Of course. I mean, of course they are. Have you seen the way James dresses? That is no surprise at all.
Good point.
Oh god, I love the cowling. Please.
This is also this image. This how do I explain this? Okay, hold on. Let me think again.
Take your time.
Ari's gotta use every brain cell she has.
This image is awesome. Okay, so this banner is awesome in particular too, since like Meowth's original English BA was trans.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I think I remember that.
This is the first time I'm hearing of it. That's pretty neat.
Sadly, she passed away though.
Oh,
I'm sad now.
But let me tell you, she was an icon.
Oh
And
no,
I
eat
can believe
damage.
that.
Whatever will I do? Fuck off.
Oh yeah. Speaking of icons, I watched a really good 20-minute document about Bridget. It's like when you look
Oh my
when
God,
you look in retrospective, you come to realize that Bridget has been a trans icon for longer than you all think, and how her story when in Strive, it's like a 20-year culmination of her actually finding her self-purpose and identity, and when that happens, like a bunch of people celebrated that. It's like she changed like pretty much the entire culture around queerness, like in general, like in gaming.
I I played a little bit of Strive.
Ooh,
I noticed
think this
that,
is,
or I don't know if it was Strive, but it was one of the Guilty Gear games that had Bridget in it, and I noticed something weird.
What?
I had noticed that if she loses a match, she like gets nervous about the clothes that she's wearing. As she wins the match, she's more open about being a girl.
I think. No. Actually, I'm not thinking of that.
Also, hi, Red 13.
The doggo. Or the thing that's doggo
I always
adjacent.
I always thought Red 13 was like a hybrid between a. Oh, this part. Fucking Genova without her with her missing head.
Was that an eye? Was that an eye where a nipple should be?
Yep. What,
Fun
you don't have
fact.
what, you don't have an eyeball on your titty?
Wanna know what else?
Yes.
What?
She was gonna fight her later. Much later.
Ooh.
I think we all knew that. So you better
And
prepare
then-
yourself, Shuri.
I love Gum's response. Where's its fucking head?
Gum question mark.
oh my god.
Question.
Also, let's jump back into it.
Ooh, bio. That's actually not a bad ability. Let's see.
Does he know what he was cooking?
Yeah, this was a really, really good documentary about like going over Bridget's history and how her story arc and Stripe was really well delivered. And we have Daisuke Ishiwatari for that.
Oh, Saku talked to me about potentially doing a Pokemon quiz for the game show idea, but doing it so that like the questions get weirder and weirder as we go on.
Hmm.
I remember talking about it in the main chat. We basically came up with the most ridiculous things possible.
Yeah. I know one of them she had was like, you look at it's like a who's that Pokemon, you look at the silhouette, you think, oh, the silhouette looks like Smoliv. So you guess, oh, it's obviously Smoliv. Then it unveils the silhouette and it's a fat Piplup.
I was
gonna guess Steel.
that is a goofy ass enemy design.
Oh wait, I encountered these before.
They
In like a
wiggle and they
remake.
wobble, but they don't fall down.
They're like those. They're like those little. They're like those little beans that you just try to push when they get back up.
There's literally the tagline that I just used is literally from a set of toys. It's like little people that have what are they called? There's a W as an one.
You can actually steal crap from them, but it's taking a bit.
You see Shuri, Tifa is doing her best IF impression.
Don't remind me. Oh god, that was pathetic.
It's like, don't worry, Cloud, I can steal shit too. Ow, my hand. Ow, my other hand.
Oh, come on,
Well-
Tifa!
Oh, they're called the Weeble Wobbles.
The Weeble.
They're little like animals and people and stuff. And the whole thing is that like you can try to push them over, but they never actually fall over. And they come in like a bunch of different playsets. They're like preschool toys, but they're fun.
So these are like weaponized Weeble Wobbles. This is what we're
No, I
battling here.
did not want to heal the enemy. Fuck you!
You healed the enemy!
You.
Oh my gosh, Shuri. you healed the enemy.
Yes, I fumbled the baddie. Wait.
No one was gonna say that.
I was going to say that.
Wow,
She
Peter,
did.
you really fumbled the body right there.
You know
Oh
what?
my-
I wasn't
Somebody
even
did
gonna say
now.
that. I wasn't even gonna originally say that. I was gonna say you fumbled the Weeble Wobble.
on, Tifa.
Cloud, I may have not stole something, but the only thing I stole was the blood from my was the blood that was in my hands.
They're just Weeble Wobbles. You just kill them.
No, they contain good armor that we need.
Yes, exactly, but she doesn't know where to steal because she doesn't want to hurt her precious little fingers.
No
Oh, the
shit.
princess.
Like, don't worry, Cloud, I can do it. I can steal shit. Let me just... Ow, my hand! These bitches
I don't
so much.
Shit. Sorry, Saku sent me a thing for a game called Code of Princess.
I
and
know- I know
wait,
that
I've heard of it.
the main character
I
is
know
very
it.
scantily clad.
Yep.
Yes, that would be Solange.
What is
Yeah.
this code of derpness?
Code of
Go to
Princess.
Princess.
Scantily
Up.
clad princess goes on a journey to beat up people.
Yeah.
Yeah. You basically go
Oh,
around to beat up people.
so it's like one of those. So it's like one of those porn games. So there we go. The Carbon Bango. Now we can
That's
kill
fine.
one of
not
them.
I think it was on the DS.
It's on
Yeah.
the DS. It's a. I don't think it's a porn game. It just has a very scantily clad heroine. Also, the freaking rogue looks like has a padlock on her shirt, so it looks like her fucking titties are locked up.
I think her
It
name
locks
was
away
like.
the titties.
I think her name was like Alibaba or something.
I think so. There's a cat. There's an Egyptian cat.
Yeah,
Metropolis
it
Neko.
has some things around that, but I remember before the princess the most because the main character went on to fight Shovel Knight and Isaac and ended up fighting. It's like, does anyone remember Blade Strangers?
I remember Blade Strangers. I don't remember a lot of people playing it though.
Okay,
'Cause I
good. Let's
think-
kill this fuck.
A few months they did, yeah.
Like I think it was most.
to cook up the but look.
Damn it.
Alright. Let's see. I'll finish my thoughts
Yes.
in it. Like a ravioli.
You mentioned before and I just had to do that.
Ah, thank fuck. No, believe it or not, that was worth it. It's better than what we have now.
When the fish hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's a rimmer.
Like a
It's a
ravioli.
mall. Anyways, you had some thoughts you wanted to finish?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that game. I remember Blade Strangers coming out recently. And for a while it was like good, but like thing is it was even more short-lived than Keys Kniver because of the controversy surrounding Nicholas, the publisher, and how
Yeah,
scummy they pretty
that.
much were.
Yeah, I remember that too. Even so, it's like for a time, the game was really good because, well, it may be underrated, but you don't get a lot of games for you get a scantily clad princess fighting a baby.
Huh?
Oh yes, Isaac from Binding of Isaac is in this game too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah,
we've got a couple of enemies we gotta fight, so we'll probably just farm them for a bit and then stop here. But what have we learned in our partial climb from Shinra?
Well, Jay
Yeah.
learned how to pronounce the word tortoise.
I learned
Yeah,
the
it's
reason
all-
why Keys Kniver was short-lived in the first place.
Yeah.
I learned that the best way to pronounce tortoise is by saying TARDIS.
Close enough.
And I learned about this brave new Serpinal thing.
I learned that this game is like a ravioli.
Also, I learned that Tifa can't steal shit.
You mean FIFA?
Yes, EA's FIFA couldn't steal shit. Can't steal my money. Couldn't steal money from me either.
So yeah.
It's like, I can understand that. Like, it's a shame because you got like some of the best characters from like some of the best indie games ever made. And like, this game was just set up for success. Like, you would think there was no other way this game will remain as niche as it is, but all I have to do was have its publisher shoot itself in the foot.
EA Sports.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's why I have the original Cave Story downloaded on my PC.
I have the enhanced version. I have the version they sold on Steam. I'll try it eventually.
I have The Cave. I don't have Cave Story.
The Cave.
The Cave is a really good game, okay?
They gave story.
Everyone missed my EA joke.
Oh my
It wasn't really a
god.
joke, it's just gonna be weird.
Oh my god, Tifa, please do something useful. Yes, thank you!
Like Shuri, I think that's the key. All you have to do is pray to. You have to pray to the girl who's also the Italian Senate waifu.
Oh my god.
That is true.
Oh dear.
She's an
Okay,
Italy.
let's-
She's an Italy icon.
Let's slam that on Tifa. There we go.
I do recognize in Blade Strangers. I saw Shovel Knight, I see Isaac, and I recognize the robot girl that's next to Isaac, but I know it starts with a C, I just don't remember her name fully.
We have one more thing we have to get.
I think that would be. What? Wait, where? Yeah, that's Curly.
Yeah, if you look at Isaac, the blonde robot girl right next to him.
That's Isaac. That's Curly, and the other one next to her, I think that's Gumbolt.
Oh, okay. And then of course I see the princess that I just learned about from Code of Princess.
That's Solange, and right next to her is Quote, the main character of Cave Story.
Who's the girl with the red hair?
I think she's also from Code of Princess. I forgot her name though.
Come on, I need a soldier for an enemy. Fuck off.
I know the one. I know the girl. I know the girl that's beneath Quote's name. Is named Kawase.
From that one fishing game on the Super Nintendo.
Alright, I'm gonna head
Wait, she was on the Super Nintendo?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Okay.
See you. Yeah.
I'm gonna continue this until we either hit 11 o'clock or I get the stupid item, whichever comes first.
Okay.
Umihara Kawase on the Super Famicom. What? Oh, and she uses a fishing rod to go from platform to platform? Okay, that's kind of creative though, but like, I didn't know.
Now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Derp. There we go.
What?
This is what
This
we were
is-
looking for.
Okay, let me see. One of the screenshots is her trying to catch a giant fish that's on land.
Come on, Tifa, do it first try. You can be useful. No, you can't. Oh, thank
Okay.
God you didn't fall asleep. You were... Nope. Did not want to do that. Did
Was not
not want to do
Hi,
that.
Mia.
Dawn Fantasy.
Hi, Mia.
Hey,
We have Clow, Tifa, and Gum.
I let
See.
everybody
Yeah.
name the characters. This is what we got.
You got Bow, FIFA, and Gum.
We were also talking about that fishing game on the Super Nintendo and how shitty of a publisher Nicholas is.
You know, Cloud, we really are the Last of Us.
I mean, I will say much. I wasn't expecting Kawase to be the oldest one of the entire Blade Strangers cast.
Also, tales of my demise at the hands of the Wilds were highly exaggerated.
Also, there's just one thing there's just one thing that's always on my mind when looking at Kawase's new design.
Fish.
Trying to steal something from a very specific enemy.
Oh, not fish.
Kitty. I've lost control and I need you now.
Pity. I mean, I'll say Kawase's had quite the development into newer consoles.
Kawase in Blade Strangers is also notable for having like an extremely out of character super move that has never happened in her games at all, but it's just something that the developers wanted. Because of course.
What did she do?
She takes out two knives, stabs her opponent, and then it slowly zooms out and the door closes, which never happens in any of the Kawase games.
Oh, wow, unnecessary horror reference. Thanks, Nicholas.
Alright, well, we finally got the thing, and we're at the tailwind anywho, so thanks for watching.
But I just got here. You gotta go for like 3 more hours. Isn't that the rule?
Well, I would, but then I would wake up everybody in my house, and they would not be very happy.
Convert them into viewers. Let's go!
Meanwhile, I'm playing Orange Juice and I flooded everybody's board with taco dachis.
And I should
Wow,
Wah,
wow.
wah, wah.
Ah, wow, wow. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wah.
Why you're cute.
You're cute too.
Wow.
I